Good morning, Facebook, and apologies, I am about 30 minutes late to today's live. For those people who've been watching these lives, you will know that I generally dual video to, I use my desktop to film for you guys on Facebook, and at the same time my phone is recording me present to Instagram Live, and we're having a few Wi-Fi issues here, so actually I'm late here because I've been over on Instagram Live actually running today's content, but I'm here now and we're going to be talking about how to create your paid for ebook. So we've been talking a lot over the last couple of days about passive income streams, and passive income streams have always been really important for businesses, though even more now in COVID-19. And I know from talking to lots of business owners is that when they've got a business that is already really busy with face-to-face clients, it's really difficult to actually find the time and the energy to think about creating passive income streams. And I think this is one of the things that COVID-19 has given business owners who would ordinarily, very traditionally, be relying on their face-to-face an opportunity to rethink about how to generate growth and how to generate service and how to keep going when their businesses are kind of operating differently. So we've been talking a lot about passive income streams, and yesterday I shared the 5 top passive income streams that are working really brilliantly at the moment. And one of them is with regard to an ebook, a paid for ebook, and I've got a brand new paid for ebook, and it's just the kind of creation of it and the promotion of it is going really brilliantly, and it is one of those products that I've bought a lot during COVID-19, and it's something that every single business can actually create as a passive income stream. And if this is like the first time you've thought about passive income streams for your business, it's actually a really great product to start with, because actually you don't need a load of technical know-how, you don't need to invest in a membership site or a platform to host your online course or anything like that. So let me know as you're joining us, if you are thinking about a passive income stream and if you're interested in an ebook. And when I was kind of sharing the content yesterday, one of my awesome clients, Louise, was on yesterday's live, and she asked how you get started with your ebook. So that's what I'm going to share today, because it's really easy to get started. So let's talk about an ebook. So the first thing is where to start with this is, so 2 things is you want to create an ebook that allows you to generate a passive income stream where you get to serve your audience. So from that, the best place to get started is for you to completely understand what needs, what desires, what challenges, what problems your ideal client is facing currently. What is the top priority? Because with an ebook, you can get it out there really quickly. So what is their burning question right now? What is their burning challenge? So if you don't know, the best thing you can do is to go and ask them, do some polls, do some survey, complete your market research, and actually find out what it is that people want an answer to. And then the second thing is to consider, what do you want to be known for? If they come back and tell you that they want you to create some content about something that actually you have absolutely no interest or passion about, this is not the right product for you. You want to maybe come up with some other options and keep talking to your clients until you get somewhere with it. But alignment is always really important, and really thinking about this ebook being the thing that you're going to get known for. And one of the things that I've been talking about, and the reasons why ebooks work really particularly well, is the fact that you can use an ebook as part of your funnel. Your ebook is likely to be under £20. So I have a brand new ebook. It's called Grow Your Email List in 30 Days, and it's under £10. And what you want to be thinking about for your own ebook is for you to consider what funnel are you going to build around that? What is the next offer that you are going to position to the people who buy your ebook? So you're not just creating an ebook for the sake of it, you're creating it strategically, because it's going to allow you to position yourself as an expert, and it's going to also give you an audience that you can sell another product to as well. So having that bigger picture for your business is really important. And there's two things that you can do with an ebook, is that you can build an audience so that you can position an existing offer of yours, so they just kind of slot together. That's a really good thing, Judith, is to do paid for audios. Yeah, why not? It doesn't have to be an ebook. It can be a whole library of audios. So what would your audios contain then, Judith? That'd be great to understand. And the other thing is to think about, so whether it's an audio or whether it's an ebook, is for you to think about, as I said, so, an audio, you're building an audience for an existing offer, or are you building an audience for a brand new product as an upsell? So there are two different strategies that you can complete. And the kind of key thing here is that you want to ensure that you're an expert. You want to ensure that you are an expert in your field, that you've got proven testimonials and results from within your own business that you can do the thing that you're creating an ebook about, because you really want to have that kind of social proof that you can do what you're doing. And that's one of the reasons why I chose my ebook title, which is all about growing your email list, because a couple of things. One of my big passions, my whys, is about supporting women to generate consistent months of 5k a month. And in order for you to do that, you need to be showing up consistently to your audience and growing your email list and nurturing your email list and then selling to your email list. And I understand from everybody that I work with that we find it really overwhelming. It can feel really complicated, and often people don't do that, and then they launch something and nobody buys from it, or the sales are really low, and then they get really disappointed, and then and on we go. But when you actually use the strategy that I talk about in my ebook, when you've nailed it, you continuously growing your email list, so you always have warm leads that you can sell your services to. So just think about your alignment and your passion and the reason why you'd even start with that topic. So once you understand what it is that your clients want, you've chosen something that you're really passionate about, you've chosen something that fits into your overall business strategy, it's time to get started. So for many experts, we contain so much expertise in our heads. So sometimes we can be like, right, we're going to create an ebook about this, but actually when we sit down and create it, or get started with it, it can feel like a really big project. So I suggest that you do two things. First of all, set yourself a deadline. There's nothing like having a deadline to actually encourage you, I'm going to say encourage you, to actually take action. So set yourself a deadline, and the next thing is to actually map out all of your content. So before you even write a single word is to map out your content, and I use a mind map in the first place, and then I get Post-its like this, and I put the details on the Post-it and I move them around. And you want to decide, you've got your cover, you've got your introduction, are you going to have a contents page, are you going to include additional pages for people to take notes, or an action plan, are you going to include images, infographics? So just think about how it's going to look and feel before you even get started. And then before you get started with the actual content is to just ask that really simple question, like, does this actually meet your spec? The spec that you first started out with, what your clients have been asking for, the thing that you intended to create. Have you gone like off plan? Do you need to bring it back in? And sometimes, because we hold so much expertise within us, it's really tempting to become quite complicated, to create a really complicated ebook, and that isn't the case. My ebook is really comprehensive. There's 50 pages of content, but it's a massive strategy to have in your business, and that's why it's so brilliant to have, because but I wanted people to have that comprehensive A to Z experience of really understanding how they can grow the business how they can grow their email list and how they can nurture their email list and how they can use their email list to sell. So, mine's a really big topic, but I have bought an ebook which was really brilliant. It was under £10 like mine, and it was around 25 pages, and it was like, I recommend it to everybody because it's amazing. So map out your content ideas, and then the practical stuff is really, keep it really simple. I wrote my ebook on Google Docs. It just seemed the easiest thing to do. So I created it mainly on my desktop, but I have an iPad that has Google Docs on it, and I used to do editing or some updates on it, or have a refresh. So just make it really simple, create it into a document. Towards the end, my ebook is about 5,500 words, and as we're getting towards the end, I didn't want it to disappear, because obviously Google saves it on whatever they save it on, and I wanted to ensure that I had a copy because I didn't want it to go missing. So towards the end, I started to save it on my hard drive as well, just to make sure that I had a copy of it. And then once you have your Google document, when you've got all of your content and you're happy with it and there's a flow to it, is just to use a Canva template to actually put your words in, your images in, your tables in, your infographics in. So actually, and that's all I did. So I actually worked with one of my clients, Amy, who's the designer at White Acres. And it was an investment to ask Amy to create my template, but I know that I'm going to use this over and over again. And already the investment that I made with Amy's design, which was lovely and really easy to use, I would have sat there for flipping hours, but it was really, really easy to use because she had it all laid out beautifully for me. But you can create this for yourself in Canva. You want to create a sales page. And one of the things that I would say is also map out actual time in your diary to sit and write your ebook. So you have now got to the situation where you have written your ebook. You are good to go. So you've written it, and I would say you proofread it, you proofread it, you proofread it. I had as I said, multiple pages, and after a period of time, I realised that the sequence was wrong, and I moved a whole section around as well. So you want to give yourself the time to do that. So write it, proofread it over and over again. Make sure there's that flow. Take out anything you need to, insert anything that you would make it better. And then what I did is I actually shared it with a couple of people. So one person who knows absolutely nothing about this subject area, and another person who does. And it was really good to get them to review the content. And once that was happened, I actually then sat and put the words into the beautiful template that Amy had created for me in Canva. Now, this is probably one of my biggest lessons, is that I didn't give myself sufficient time to actually sit there and do that piece of work. So it did mean that I had a deadline, I had orders waiting, so I had to sit there and actually finish the import into the design. So it did lead to like a late evening. So that is definitely a key lesson. And then all you're left to do after that is that you need to have your sales page, and you need to automate it. You just automate it, because this is a passive income stream. So you basically have your sales page that's linked to a payment link that then kicks off the email automation. And there you have it. You are ready to launch your very first paid for ebook. So if you've got any questions about this, let me know. I hope it's inspired you to think about creating, what I like to call this is your hell yes. It's a no-brainer for somebody. It's really easy for somebody to invest in. They're going to get tons of value. They're going to see you as an expert, and you're going to put in place a funnel that allows you to attract in raving fans. And once you've sold a few, you can start to really get it out there in a much bigger way. And in terms of launching, I'll actually share that on another live, I think. So if you've got any questions about, sorry about that. That's awful, isn't it? If you've got any questions about creating your first paid for ebook, just let me know. For those people who are joining us, I've just about finished. If you are interested in my ebook, it's up on my website, which is www.rachelsmith-thebusinessgrower.com, and you can have a look at it there. Every business needs a engaged, brilliant email list that you can grow, nurture and sell to, and I take you step by step all the way through that process, and you can have all of that plus the bonus content, which includes the email sequence. So you never know what to put in your email sequence. Well, I tell you what to put in your email sequence, so that's a bonus content at the moment, and you can download that immediately and get started with it for less than £10 today. So head over to my website if you want to have a look at that, and I will put the link in the comments below. And the final thing I'll say is probably tomorrow. Oh, thanks, Judith. Do you know what? I absolutely loved creating it. It was stressful at times when I didn't feel as if I had enough time. It was a massive learning curve, and the thing is that it's a really great product, and already I've got people telling me how brilliant it is, how much it's made an impact on their business, and that's kind of what we want, isn't it? That we want to know that we are creating products and services that are going to help and support our clients. And like I said right at the beginning, it doesn't matter, you don't need to be a business coach or expert or consultant to actually create one of these. One of my clients has done it, and she has a dog walking business, and she's just about to create her second one because it's gone down so well. So actually creating a hell yes passive income stream like this is really, really easy. So I'll probably be live again tomorrow to share with you when is the best time to actually launch a passive income stream offer. But until then, if you've got any questions, just post them below and I will see them afterwards. So have a really great Tuesday. Bye for now.